Is it a gateway to the other side? A tool to speak with spirits? Or is it all just a powerful trick of the mind? For over 100 years, the Ouija board has fascinated and terrified us in equal measure. Today, we're digging into the mystery. We'll take the most chilling tales from paranormal believers and see how they stack up against what psychologists and science have to say to finally figure out what really makes that planchette move. The story begins in 1891, when the Ouija was first patented by Elijah Bond and marketed as a wonderful talking board. It promised a direct line to the great unknown, and stories of its strange powers spread like wildfire. For paranormal investigators and believers, this is no game. They treat the board as a serious tool for spirit communication, sharing incredible stories of sessions where the planchette spells out names and details the users couldn't possibly have known. People who use it often report feeling an unmistakable force moving the pointer, an energy that feels completely separate from their own. Some even tell terrifying tales of shadowy figures appearing after a session or objects flying across the room. For believers, these experiences are undeniable proof that they're not alone. But what's the scientific take on all this? Psychologists point to a well-documented phenomenon called the ideomotor effect, first described way back in 1852. Put simply, it's the power of your subconscious to create tiny involuntary muscle movements based on what you expect to happen. Your brain knows where you anticipate the pointer to go, and your muscles guide it there without you ever realizing you're doing it. And because these tiny movements are generated by you, they feel weaker than an external push, creating the powerful illusion that someone or something else is in control. The Ouija board, with its slick, smooth surface, just happens to be the perfect stage for our own hands' subtle, unconscious movements. So, how do you test a ghost? It's actually surprisingly simple. You use a blindfold. While believers argue that the ideomotor effect can't explain getting information a person didn't consciously have, controlled studies tell a different story. When participants are blindfolded, the spirits suddenly seem to become illiterate. The planchette still moves, but it just spells out complete gibberish. Eye-tracking studies back this up, showing that a person's eyes will often dart to the next letter before the planchette even starts moving there. One fascinating 2012 study had participants answer trivia questions while believing they were just guessing the answers. The board spelled out correct answers 65% of the time, suggesting it wasn't a spirit guide, but the board tapping into knowledge the participants didn't even consciously know they had. So, is it a portal for spirits or a trick of the mind? Maybe its true power is how it reveals the mysteries hidden inside our own heads. What do you think? Have you ever had a strange experience with a Ouija board? Share your story in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more investigations into the unknown.